All I wanted for Christmas is to watch Jake Paul get his ass knocked out, and I got that on Friday night. We're going to be talking about that fight card, NFL, English Premier League, and all your sports updates on this episode of Point of View. Good morning, maybe afternoon for some, maybe evening for others, whatever it is. We're happy to have you joining us here on Point of View. This is a sports and we are happy to have you here. I'm Bobby Munson, and that man beside me, he is my good friend, Andre 2/3 Fluffy C. How are you doing this morning there, Andre?
I'm doing pretty darn well. It's been a great weekend this weekend. Friday night, I was out at Top Town Pro Wrestling, watching an incredible night of professional wrestling with a very, very scary ending with Pete from Striker doing a a shooting star press off the top and landing on his head on the shoot, like Brock Lesnar himself. But he's okay. He was up and moving later on, like he was down in the ring as they were sending people out of the building. But yeah, he's fine. And then yesterday, I went and saw an amazing show at from the Grindstone Theater. It was called Die Harsh the Musical, which was a play on Die Hard, but it was essentially a Christmas Carol set in Die Hard about trying to essentially Hans Schmuber was the Ebenezer Scrooge. It was insanely funny. The John McClane character was actually John McWayne. And he had the greatest lisp in the world. Like it was Howie Janewo and stuff like that. Like he's just the way he was talking. It was so good. But yeah, I did that, and then I ended up watching the fights during the day yesterday. Watching Jake Paul get his ass knocked the fuck out. That made it even more sweeter. Man, it's a good. It's been a really good weekend. Now I get to hang out with you boys, and then I'm doing a best of show in a couple hours with the crew over at A Plus Wrestling. It's a good day, man. It's a good day.
Oh, fantastic. And during the introduction of Andre and what he's up to today, we've got Ed joining us in the house. Welcome back to the show, Ed. How are you doing this morning?
I was doing great until I saw this comment here.
What, Die Hard is a snooze fest? I don't agree that it's a snooze fest.
You're wrong.
That's wrong.
It's also the greatest Christmas movie ever made. Just
now, see, that's where we have a Christmas opinion.
It absolutely is a Christmas movie.
No,
absolutely.
Christmas
it's a movie that happens
best.
to take place at Christmas. It's not if you take Christmas out of that movie, it changes nothing. It's just a dude attending his wife's work function. That's all it is. Christmas Christmas makes no difference of that movie. It's just a dude attending his wife's work function. Yeah, so
he wouldn't have been at the airport if it wasn't for Christmas. So obviously, it's a Christmas movie.
No, he was coming to visit his wife. He could have been visiting his wife in the middle of summer. It wouldn't have mattered.
So could every other Christmas movie.
Sure, I agree. But this one is definitely
so then there is
not
no
a
Christmas movie.
That's
so
fine
Home
with
Alone.
me.
So Home Alone's not a Christmas movie. Because all of that
but like Christmas Vacation
is
all based. But Christmas Vacation is based around Christmas. It's Christmas. Die Hard
that also wasn't the one I gave you. That also wasn't the example I gave you.
Home Alone. Again, Home Alone, technically, if you take Christmas out of it, it's just families going on trips. Again, it doesn't have to be a Christmas movie. But Die Hard just happens to take place at that time of year. Die Hard could have taken place at any time of the year, and it wouldn't have made a difference.
Great Christmas movie.
All right. Everyone has their difference of opinions of what they watch around the holiday season, which is fantastic. But
I'm still watching Die Hard on Christmas. Don't worry. But
as he argues whether or not it's a Christmas movie, perfect.
No, Brett, it is not. It is.
I will agree with Andre.
Movie.
I agree with Andre. This is a terrible movie. How dare you? The slander to the Home Alone franchise.
And I know it's bad because I have backup from the Poison Rana crew because they just reviewed it on their channel and they shat all over it.
Well, there's a lot of people that are on about this one. Yet it was well received when it came out. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, this hit theaters. I mean, the third one hit theaters and did okay for itself. Not anywhere near what the first two did, But man, when you go back and look now, I mean, there's some funny shit. Like when that kid straps an old VHS recorder to a remote control car, and that remote control car can apparently drive for miles, and he's like the kid that invented, like, the Wi-Fi generation CCTV video. But this was back in what 1998 or something like that. Like he's just live streaming shit right back to his screen at home. Yeah, don't get me started. It's yeah. Anyway, we could go on all day about Christmas movies and stuff like that, but we're not going to. We're going to talk sports, boys. We're talking sports. In fact, let's start it off by talking about that fight card from Friday night and Jake Paul getting his ass knocked out, which is what we all wanted to see last time we watched this man fight on Netflix, and that was him getting knocked out by Mike Tyson. We didn't get treated to that, but we got treated to it this time around. Yes, we did.
Knockout right there.
By the way, there's so much more greatness to this. The fact that he came out to Real American in red and yellow and then got his ass kicked.
Yeah. He fucking
the fact that his jaw's broken in 2 places. And even better than all of that, he's apparently already said he wants to take on Canelo Alvarez, which is a fight I want to see because I want to see Canelo Alvarez.
He would murder him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Destroy him.
But as much as I don't want to say this, I'm going to say this. I give Jake Paul credit for taking this fight, if nothing else, because he had the Mayweather fight. Mayweather took it easy on him. Mayweather just did Mayweather things. He took the Tyson fight, which was obviously rigged. But he stepped in the ring with a perennial, currently active, former world heavyweight champion.
And giant.
And lasted 5 full rounds. Like, let's not forget, like, he lasted 5 rounds. Like, we're all talking about he got knocked out, and he should have. But, like, give him credit for the ability to go 10 plus minutes in a fight with an actual boxer who's trying to knock him out, trying to put him on his ass, and trying to do all the things that Tyson didn't try to do, that Mayweather didn't try to do. So let's give him credit for going in there against Joshua and getting his ass knocked out. And at the end of the day, kind of being okay with it.
I mean, honestly, I could sit here and talk shit all day because I'm not going to go step in there and try to go.
God,
I wouldn't last 1 round doing this against somebody of that nature, kind of thing. No, I mean, take no credit. You know, I'm not discrediting his will to do it or take on the fight or anything like that. But, you know, it comes down to the smugness, the arrogance, the just general douchiness of him and his brother. The fact that he came out to All-American, dressed like Hulk with the Hulk shirt, every bit of it. I'm just like, in fact, up until then, I was like, I was doing okay with the card. And then I saw this and I was like, I kind of don't want to watch this fight all of a sudden. And then when he got his in the 6th round, I was like, okay, it was all worth hanging on to just to watch that. It was great. He would have been perfect in pro wrestling. Yeah, that's what they said about his brother, and he's okay, I guess.
Dude, his brother, his brother's great in professional.
Logan's really good.
Great. You're great. Yeah,
but
he's Astrid's favorite Puerto Rican wrestler.
Oh, don't.
It is true. I truly believe that Astrid loves some Puerto Rican wrestlers like Jake Paul or like Logan Paul. Sorry.
Logan Paul.
I mean,
I'm pay for that comment on Tuesday, just so we're clear. I'll pay for that comment Tuesday.
Oh, I sure you will. But yeah, I mean, he is really good, and like the Paul brothers are great athletes, and it's just, again, it comes down to that. They're the perfect type of villain, because I wanted to tune in to watch him get his face punched in, and I got to watch him get his face punched in, and I'll tune in again to watch him get his face punched in at the next time that he fights. So take it as what it is. It's fun to watch people like Logan Paul get their face punched in. So it makes me sit down to watch it. And
you also got to look at it. He's a polarizing figure, and people want to see him get his ass beat. That's the thing, because of the douchebag character that he's portrays, I don't know if he's actually this person, but you know what I mean, that public persona is that douchey guy that everybody hates. So we tune in to watch him get his ass beat. And if he wasn't that person, would we care? No, nobody would be tuning in. Like far less people would tune in. Like, and not to slam it, but like look at the Katie Taylor, Randa Serrano led card. Didn't do as well as the ones that were led by Jake, but he draws an audience. You can't deny what he brings to the viewership of it. And really, in the end, it's people willing to watch it. That's what the biggest part of the boxing. It's the sweet science, everything. But like, if nobody's willing to pay for it or to view it or to do any of that, then we don't get any more of it. That's the thing. And he is doing that. He is bringing the people to watch. So
yeah. And then, of course, we get
the numbers. Oh, the numbers said Jake Paul was roughly watched by 60 million households, which is down from the Tyson fight of 108. But again, the Tyson fight was more about Mike Tyson being the one to do it.
That was a spectacle, right? Like, it was a spectacle.
Yeah, the Anthony Joshua fight is a lot different. And there were fewer than 72,000 fans in the large stadium.
That's still quite a draw. Like that's still very impressive, nonetheless. Elsewhere on the card, we won't go through the finer details of it, but we had the super featherweight unified world title fight. It was Alicia Baumgartner defending against Layla Baudouin from Canada, and Alicia took that one with a unanimous decision. In the cruiserweight division, we had Anderson Silva, former UFC, versus former UFC Tyron Woodley, and that one lasted 1 minute and 33 seconds into the second round, where almost nothing happened the entire fight until Silva decided, okay, I've been in here long enough, and punched out Woodley. And
did the Roy Jones heel touch and everything? Like,
oh, it was sick. It was like, you know, I've watched Anderson Silva, the Spider, for years in UFC. He was one of the absolute best. And he walked in there. I'm like, man, this guy's not young. Like, what the hell? This is the first time I've watched him in boxing so far. I didn't watch his previous fights. And he walks out there and they're like, he's 52. I'm like, God damn, I'm like 52. Like, that's wild that that's the case. And so, yeah, so when he got into that match, I'm like, man, he's being very reserved, but that's the way Silva always was MMA wise, right? Like, he was reserved until he saw that opening. And as soon as he saw that opening, he strikes and he destroys. And that's what he did here. That second round, he saw that opening and he struck, and oh my goodness, he hit hard, and there was no way, not any sort of way that Woodley was getting up from that. Then the opening belt
but to the post fight, he actually calls out Chris Weidman, the man who he lost twice in the UFC, when he broke his leg, when he got his ass knocked the fuck out, and then broke his leg against Weidman too. And who Weidman then went on to break his own leg in the same way. But he called out Weidman because Weidman has retired from the UFC. He called him out to come back, and I want to punch Brett so much right now.
I know. We're talking about knocking people out, and then I see that comment, and I'm just like, Brett, do you want to step in the ring?
I like the fourth one, mainly because Kevin Smith is in it for like 10 minutes. That's why I like the fourth one. But yeah. But yeah, he called out Chris Weidman to have a boxing fight with, which I wouldn't be against that, because I'm down for to see Chris Weidman versus Anderson Silva. Let's go.
Yeah. And the opening belt on the main card, we saw Jamal Harvey take it on Kevin Cervantes, and Harvey is a killer. Man, did he look fantastic. The only thing I'll say is
second pro fight.
Yeah, and one thing I will say, though, is that this is the second time they've had Morrow as part of the commentary team, and as he leads this team, there's a lot of shit talking when somebody is not doing well. Like Morrow starts going on about how basically Cervantes is just a punching bag, and that he's never going to, he almost sitting there shit talking to the way of like, you're never going to amount to anything. Like, why did you even step up into a fight like this? Like, you're nothing compared to this, like, superstar in the making. I'm just like, you don't need to just like make the guy go back and regret his entire decision in life to take this route. Like, man, like he's already getting his face pounded in. Like, and I'm talking absolutely slaughtered. Like he was getting his ass handed to him, but I don't think the commentary did any favors to the other fighter by sitting there and saying that, you know, just because he's going up against this particular guy means that he's bad. The guy was undefeated going into this. Yeah, the fights weren't in the US, but it's still 5 fights where he KO'd his own opponents. So to say that he is incapable entirely might be an understatement, because we don't know what he's like against other boxers, and we still have not proven enough about young Jamal Harvey yet to see what his career is going to be like. But after 2 fights where he's hit his opponents this hard, yeah, there's reason to be excited about this kid.
Yeah, I think again, it was really I score again. I sit there and score the rounds as I watch it to what I think they are. Again, they're not always there, but like I had it at 10-8 first round because the one dude landed 1 punch the entire first round, so I give that a 10-8 because he got overwhelmed. And then I had a 60-53 by the end, and like Harvey just overwhelmed this dude. Like this guy just didn't like. There was a class like this dude was what 5-0 versus Harvey's 1-0 coming into this. Like, but again, he still both very young in their career, in their pro careers, and just he was not ready for it. But again, like you said, you didn't have to shit all over him the entire time. Like he really, Moro was a little obnoxious in there. I will get that. I was like, come on, dude, he's not bad. And as fight went on, his defense did get better as it went on, but he still was peppered to shit. But he didn't know how to handle a boxer like Harvey. That was the issue.
Yeah. And regularly, I like Morrow. Like generally, I like Morrow talking, announcing. I've always been a fan of his work. The rest of the
card was fine.
Yeah, it's just kind of like I felt like you were kicking you were already kicking a dead horse at this point. You were taking the dead horse's leg and beating him with it at this point in time. It was unnecessary. A real boxer, someone who isn't 60 plus. Yes, that's the result we got, and that's what happened. It was great. Loved it. Yeah,
Jake
I enjoyed watching
gets his wins against against senior citizens and YouTubers. That's who he gets his wins against.
Yep. And people who he's paid off.
Yeah. Well,
which landed both categories anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, technically he's paying them all off, but
all right.
I feel like there might have been a little bit of fix in tonight in that main event, in the fact that Anthony didn't finish him in the first couple rounds. But like,
well,
but Jake's still moving really well in those first 2 rounds. Where once he started getting hit in like the second, the third, and the fourth, you could see the man slowing down like crazy. You could see his footwork and his movement was not there after he getting punched like he was by Anthony. So
yeah. And to go back to what Brett's been getting our attention with is Terrence Crawford's retirement announcement. So yes, he has announced that he is retiring.
Who? Okay, I'm joking.
All right. Anyways. Yes, Terrence Crawford has decided. Yeah, there we go. That makes it a lot better. Yes, Terrence Crawford has decided to retire. Thank you for bringing that up, Brett. But yes, boxing out of the way, guys. We got a lot of different sorts of news to go throughout this whole thing. I'll just give it a quick update. I mentioned it in the description here, so I want to give a quick update. Right now, it is rumored that Manchester United are in pole position to sign Antoine I'm going to get this fucking name wrong. Semenyo. I know I get it eventually. Okay. Antoine Semenyo, who is one of the top leading assists, sisters, and goal scorers in the Premier League this season, working on the left flank for Bournemouth, has a $65 million release release clause. Manchester United have been in talks with him and his agent, according to Fabrizio Romano, or whatever the fuck that guy's name. Man, that guy's name's a tongue twister. Anyway, this guy usually has a good inside scoop on all of the news when it comes to the different transfers. And it sounds like as long as Antoine is interested in taking the deal, he is talking personal terms at the moment. And if he agrees to personal terms, they will sign the $65 million release clause agreement, bring him over, work on the left flank for Man United, and will make us a lot more dangerous going forward. What we are missing right now, though, is a lot of our beginning team, whether through injury or for people joining the African Cup of Nations right now. So we lose Amad Diallo on the right flank. We lose Mazraoui at defense. And we also lose Brian Mbeumo on the right attack as well, too, for a period of time leading into January here. Hope to have them back soon. They are going to be critical to the rest of our season. We have a tough game kicking off in about 10 minutes against Aston Villa. Kind of a must win. We will see if we can pull it off even without some of our starting players. Just whipping through it, guys. That's all it's going to be for the EPL on soccer news today.
Sorry, I thought it was against Fulham, but then I realized there's 2 games that have to be played today. Okay, I thought it was against Fulham, and then I realized, Nottingham Forest is playing Fulham. My trees, take down the AW. Let's go.
Yeah, best of luck on that one. But yeah, that's going to be it for the soccer news. Gentlemen, where do we want to start on news otherwise? Ed, you want to take the reins for a bit?
What am I going to be talking about?
Non-football
I don't know what you posted the football thing and
I thought it was fun to watch a fist fight in a football game. That's always nice.
God, yes.
The Commanders' season is not going the way they planned, and they're now taking it out of the Philadelphia Eagles when they decided to start punching the Philadelphia Eagles in the face during the football game.
So good.
Oh my God.
So good.
So
I'm glad they're winning something because they're sure as hell not winning football games.
Dude, I went out last night to see Die Hard, but during this game I was at Spirit of India having dinner with a bunch of friends, and they had the game up, and I'm watching as everybody's talking, and I see the brawl break out. I'm like, yes, it was great. And it's just waves of people getting involved. It was so good. It was so good.
So lo and behold, we get told pick a team this season that you're going to be rooting for. I choose to root for the Commanders. They not only suck really bad at playing the game, now they're getting in fist fights as well too. I couldn't have picked a better, more fucked up season to start rooting for the Commanders. Can't wait to see what those assholes do on Christmas Day. Christmas Day, they're going to be bringing us Boxing Day a day early.
Yep. Dude, please. I want to see them fight. I want to see them fight the Cowboys. Just the Cowboys versus Commanders. Just fighting on Netflix.
Anthony Joshua versus the entire Washington Commanders.
Yes.
Commanders would still lose.
I think Joshua wins.
We also had Chaotic Wrestling has always had their holiday hijack event, where we saw the final refereed match of Kevin Quinn's career for Chaotic Wrestling as he is retiring from the refereeing position. But we also had in our main event, Dijak falling in his attempt to win the Chaotic Heavyweight title to Mortar. And then the brawl broke out about everybody in Pandemonium all coming out there. And Mortar said, screw this. Y'all want Pandemonium? Fine. There are 5 of you in this match. There's supposed to be 6. It's no longer for the shot at the main event of Cold Fury. It's now for the championship. And since you all know that I'm the one who wants this, I'm starting this fucker off. Damn. So Mortar will be entering Pandemonium first as the reigning champion. And it is an elimination match between 6 individuals. And whoever comes out of this match as the champion will be the champion.
Is it a gauntlet or...
No, so it's like a Rumble style battle.
Oh, so
royal.
the Deadline or not the NXT thing.
It's a little bit of
Iron Survivor kind of
sort of. So every couple minutes, somebody else will enter the match, and it starts with 1-on-1, and it goes until pinfalls and eliminations can happen at any point during it, and once you're eliminated, you're gone.
Match. Okay.
Yeah, so it starts with 2 people, and then progressively people will go in there. This year's field is starting the match. We know we have Mortar, and the other 5 individuals are Ricky Smokes coming back for his championship again. Tyree Taylor. Yeah, WWE ID star Ricky Smokes, one half of Swipe Right, Bobby's wife's favorite tag team in the world.
Swipe left.
We also have Tyree Taylor is back, and he's going to be in this match, as well as Shannon Levangie, Armani Chaos, with his manager, babyface Sydney Bacabella, which is still hard to. Well, yeah, they've turned Bacabella babyface. He was giving gifts to the. He was giving gifts to the crowd on the show, Bobby. Like, you have to see this opening part of the show. He was handing out gifts.
Somebody's been taking his meds or something.
Yeah, and then of course, we have to have one person that everybody can root against, and we do have that with the Panoptic champion Calvin Dumont.
Oh no, they wouldn't, would they? They wouldn't dare to have him be the one.
I mean, I won't say they wouldn't, but
that would be greasy. Oh my goodness, would that be greasy if that little fucker won it?
He's got a 1-in-6 shot now, so I don't know.
He always finds a way by hook or by crook, man. Calvin Dumont. Yikes, that's an interesting lineup. I mean, at the end of the day, I still feel Mortar's probably going to come out of there as the champion, but especially when he's announcing he's coming in at the start. But who knows?
He's moving towards the 1-year mark because he won Pandemonium last year. So
yeah,
he won the title at Cold Fury last year. So he's closing in on that 1-year mark as champion. So
yeah, and man, what a champion he's been. It's been excellent. So. All right. Well, before we get to the NFL predictions portion of our show here, which I know a lot of people are dying to get towards, we do have a little bit of a video to play here because someone still owed their ice bucket video to us for having not won predictions last year. So we're going to go ahead and play this short clip for you. Ed has finally done his ice bucket. Here we go.
What's that?
Yeah.
Turn it off. Stop it.
I'm trying.
Mama Fries is not the greatest with technology. So.
It's all good. No, we appreciate it. The video has been done. We're all on even playing fields now as we go. And
just so we're clear, December in New England in 30-degree weather, cold water with ice in the bucket. It was a small bucket, but nonetheless. It's mission accomplished.
You did it.
Don't worry. Yeah, we know what cold weather is like. We're very accustomed to it. Any water outside in this type of weather is definitely it's going to give you quite the chill.
There's snow on the ground, so I believe it's cold. Trust me.
I don't know, Brett. Brett, you come from a warm climate, my friend. I'm pretty sure that you would not think that they needed more ice water if you were doing that challenge outside.
You don't need the extra ice water when it's already ice around you. You really don't. You're just cold, and you're making yourself more cold. That's all you're doing.
It's one thing when you do these in the summer, like when the whole fad started and everyone was doing it in the summer with a big, huge thing of water. It made more sense because the weather around you isn't so bad. This is 30-degree weather at 9:00 at night in New England. Like it's unnecessary for more than that.
Yeah. We know. It's just the way we roll around here. But yes, thank you, Ed, for getting that done.
And like I said, I wanted to make sure that I the reason why it took so long and so late into the season this year is because I wanted to make it similar to the conditions that I should have been doing it in last year in February when all of this went down. So I wanted to get it towards winter time in New England as opposed to doing it, say, in the early fall or whatnot, when weather wouldn't have been as well. New England winter terrible. God, I hate this.
I respect that. I respect that, sir. But before we get to predictions, I think we need to talk about the NFL playoffs that's coming up. I've got some graphics.
You mean our fantasy football, right?
No. I'm talking about actual football. But
I don't think he wants to talk about that.
I'm talking to the actual
Right.
NFL. Just talk a little bit of the football. So we have clinched a playoff spot in the AFC is the Broncos. They are the only team that has officially clinched right now. Then you have sitting there, you have the Patriots, the Jaguars, the Steelers, and again, this is as of and then Chargers, Bills, and Texans all are in the hunt right now. Have the potential to be in the playoffs, and most likely will be in that order right now. But the Colts and the Ravens sit on the outside, still having the possibility of getting in because the Colts can come in if they have a couple weeks. The Texans fall off. They can end up out of it, and the Colts can come into second place in the AFC South to take that position, the second position, and then the Ravens are also potentially still in this in the AFC North. They at 7-7, it's kind of insane that they could end up. They're only one game back of the 8-6 Steelers. They could end up in the fourth place, in the fourth place seed, with a 7-7 record, which is absolutely horrendous, or with a like an 8-6 or a 9-5 record, or 10-4. Like it could be an absolutely horrendous fourth place. Right now, it really is already with an 8-6 team behind a 11-3, a 10-4 team, and an 8-6 team ahead of a 10-4 team, another 10-4 team, and a 9-5 team because of the wild cards. Like it's just bad. It's just bad. Like the freaking AFC, man. And then over on the NFC side of it all, we had the Seahawks, Eagles, and Rams all clinched their playoff spots. In the hunt, we have the Bears, who, if they clinch, are going to get the second overall seed. The Buccaneers, the 49ers, and the Packers. But with outside chances, the Lions and the Panthers both still are not mathematically eliminated from this because of the NFC South run. The NFC South Buccaneers who are 7-7 with the Panthers who are 7-7. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's another one where it's just going to be like, wow, fourth place is like shit. And like the fourth place could be eliminated by a wild card team in that first week. It's a freaking weird setup right now with the way everything's sitting. It's gross. The fact that the 11-4 Bears are not like set in their spot yet. They think if they win, like they won yesterday and they still aren't set, which is fucking dumb. like I don't understand it.
Or does it just prove that the season has been a lot tighter amongst a variety of teams more so? That's kind of what I read into it, is just that you've had a stronger season overall from mostly everybody.
Yeah, well, it makes for more exciting football because you're on your seat waiting to see who's getting these spots, because there's been other years where you're just like, it's like at this point, like 3 weeks out of the end, teams are literally starting to bench players because they're sitting pretty for so long. Or even the Broncos, who are clinched, need to keep playing hard to keep that first overall position, because that can still shift, right? Like it's still really up in the air right now. So,
it definitely makes it interesting. I'm loving this season. Despite the fact that my team sucks, I'm loving the season. But
the playoffs that really matter here on our local establishment, we have our fantasy league right now. We're in the championship semifinals, along with the fifth place game going on. Josiah and Kyle Sparks will be playing again next week for that essentially whoever is the worst in the league. The toilet bowl will be next week, the same time as our championship. But right now, our fifth place game is taking on. It's SCG versus the Bobby Seth's bot account. Looking like STG is going to crush that completely. He's up 35-0 with Bobby, who was projected 104 points, and STG is projected 150. He's looking like he's going to win this one. But the championship semifinals, the one semifinal going on right now, it's the Ogre Lords, Mr. Bobby Manson, taking on our girl, the Empress, Peggy.
Come on, Peggy.
Sorry,
right now,
Peggy.
right now, the Ogre Lord is up 59-0, but Peggy has all her people are starting today. Right now he's projected to win, but it's anybody's game. He's only projected by about 14 points right now. It's going to be so. Yes, G. Yeah, the guy that lost to Ed in the quarterfinals. Yeah, sure. Yeah. But the semifinal, the battle between the hosts, it's me versus Ed right now. Ed is up by 20 points right now. After the early games of the week. Right now, he's projected to win by 3 points. You have a projected win by 3 points, but it's. I think it's coming. I think it's still anybody's game in ours for sure because it's gonna be close.
And it'll come down to Monday night because you've got 2 Monday night starters versus my 2 Monday night starters. So
yeah,
it'll all be down to Monday night.
And I feel like your 2 biggest pointers have already played in Jalen Hurts and Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford put up a 50-point night for you. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, that's incredible.
But you've got Josh Allen versus the Browns. You've got Browns versus Josh Allen. So I'm not worried. I'm not out of the woods just yet.
I'm pretty sure I'm matching your 50 points today, baby.
All I can say,
will have a bad day.
All I can say is I'm looking forward to beating one of you in the final.
Nah, it's gonna be you versus one of us in the third place game, bud. Peggy's gonna wreck you.
Excuse you. I'm one of the few people that have beat you this season.
Yeah, you don't want to play Ed. You don't want to play Ed, man. He's gonna crush you. But you're gonna be playing that third place game next week because Peggy's going to crush you this week. Peggy's coming back from 6th place to go to the finals.
I don't know. This isn't going to be a Rudy-like story this time. I'm sorry to say. No,
sure.
I don't like you, STG. I really don't like your comments there. I don't like that's the second to last comment. I don't like it.
I don't even like these. And he's rooting for me, and I don't even like it. I don't like the same side as STG. That's bad.
Because he throws up the haterhead emoji.
He's throwing up haterhead towards me. He's throwing haterhead at me. You know.
Yeah.
Such a jackass.
Next year we expand the teams and show Bobby how hard it is when there's more players involved. Hey, I've got a whole off season to get prepared and study up and get ready for this next one. Now that I know what I'm getting into, just watch out. Just watch out, STG. You might be eating those words, pal.
We're looking at if we're going to expand, we'll be expanding to 10 next year. We'll add a couple more with the way our league is. But yeah, no, we're not going 12 to 14. No, just simple as that. No, 10 is, I think, for now. If we expand, we're going to 10. But if anything, if we go to 10, I'm super amazing flex where we have all our quarterbacks in that second spot. That's going to be down just to a regular flex with no QB spot if we expand to 10. So that it's to spread out quarterbacks a little bit more. So not everybody's picking like 3 quarterbacks on their team. Because right now,
that did me so well when I had fucking Daniels on my squad after the 4th round and played like half.
So true.
And I will say,
my best quarterback is somebody I picked up off fucking waivers, man. I picked up Stafford off waivers.
All right. And I will say good morning, Peggy. Yes, you weren't here, but I would throw the shade all the same. I respect you. I respect your opinion, and I'll be rooting for you to take 3rd place after I beat you this week. I'm just sorry that it has to be me that eliminates you from making it to the final. I mean, it could have been a great final, you and I, but it's just the way the cookies crumble. I do apologize.
Yes, I will take. I screwed up. I didn't realize I had set PPR, which is points per reception, and I didn't read and points per rush. I didn't realize I turned those on, so I did give her bad information. But you still picked a good team. You're in the championship semifinals. Not my fault. Cam Scattaboo got hurt.
There's still a slight chance, right? I mean, just a sliver.
My fault. Scattaboo got injured. It's not my fault.
All right. Anyway, let's get on with these predictions here. Starting with game number 1, we got the Bills taking on the Browns. I'm going to go Bills on this one.
Bills.
Oh, Bills.
We have to
Bills,
do the,
Bills,
we have to,
Bills,
we have to
Bills,
update the
Bills,
points,
Bills.
by the way.
Oh,
Update
so yeah,
the
show
points.
the updated
Right,
points.
point
Okay.
update. So
Yeah.
last week I had a horrible week, only getting 4 points. Ed and Bobby making up significant ground, 129, 130, and the viewers 115. I had a great week this week. I did great. I put up 13 points on the week. I'm in 140. Ed in second place, 139. Bobby 138, and the viewers at 127. The viewers having a great week too, putting up 12 points. There, but yeah, great week. I'm not photoshopped. I'm just naturally that handsome. I just shaved and looked good. That's what it was. I look like shit. I look like shit normally, but I made sure I looked good.
All right. Well, we've got 2 votes in for the Bills from the viewer side, so I would take that as Bills are taking the victory there. Bills across the board. Next match, we got the Chargers and the Cowboys, and I'll take the Cowboys this time.
Ugh.
Ugh, I know, right? I knew Brett would go Chargers. I knew Brett would try to pick the Chargers. STG pick the Cowboys. Do it. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, you can break that tie. Ed, do you have a coin ready?
I do. I have the app all set up.
I didn't know if I had to pull my phone up, pull the code up from my phone.
Give me the Chargers. Give me the Chargers this week.
Okay.
I'm going crazy and I'm following Ed down a bad path. I'm going Chargers.
Oh, I like that you guys are doing this. I really do.
All right.
So are we gonna go coin flip then? All right, we got to pick heads, Chargers, tails, Cowboys.
Sure. Chargers.
All right.
Brett, you win.
All right, next game up, we have got the Chiefs taking on the Titans. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
Like, yeah, the Chiefs, even though like they're eliminated, but
CSTG. Have a great day.
You just go Titans, Ed. Did you say Titans?
No, I was saying goodbye to everybody. No Mahomes.
But the Titans suck at the same time.
Peggy, we need your opinion. Otherwise, Brett's going to get all the picks this week.
No, not Brett. No.
I promise I won't throw any more shade. I'm still going to beat you in fantasy football, but I won't throw any more shade. I promise.
Also, we're in the final 3 games of Travis Kelce playing in the NFL. So
that's not for sure yet.
I mean,
he's got Swift money, so he's good.
I was going to say, I listened to that entire clip. That's the clip of a man retiring.
It's not confirmed, but
did you miss
last?
You might have missed last. Yeah, I think you did.
You shouldn't be making picks here because you guys did very, very well last week when you didn't get involved. So you shouldn't be making
Chiefs.
Okay, that's a smart move. Brett's going crazy. I guess the viewers are going Titans here. That's but again, with Mahomes out, I can see the Titans possibly like the offense not playing as well without Mahomes. So
are you going to go against the obvious?
I already said Chiefs. I already said Chiefs.
All right.
I was the only one out there.
All right.
Yeah, but I can see why Brett would pick the Titans this week. Yeah. Just because Mahomes out, so the team's not going to be playing at full steam. And they might not be playing a lot of starter guys over the next few weeks because, again, they're already eliminated, so people might not be getting this. You might be seeing more second stringers taking more snaps this week. It's very possible.
Yeah. Well, I was say we'll talk more about teams in disarray with injuries when we get to the Packers game.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, we've got the toilet bowl match of the week. It's the Jets taking on the Saints, and God, this was the most torn I've been when choosing against the Saints, because if there's anybody that is going to allow the Saints a victory, it's going to be the fucking Jets. but I'm still going to take the Jets out of principle of not picking the Saints.
Give me the Saints. I need points. I need points.
But it's literally a 3-11 team versus a 4-10 team in the Saints. It's a 3-11 Jets versus 4-10 Saints. This is crap. Like, Brett, we can just flip a coin for this one if you want. We can just flip a coin on this one if you don't want to pick. It's fine. But,
you have about as much chance with flipping the coin as you do making your own selection, really. I mean,
I'm going Jets because I just don't want to pick the Saints. I'm going to go Jets.
That was my logic, too.
No, he picked the Jets. No coin.
Like, we'll probably lose because this will be the one the Saints do pull off, but
they're going to be a 5-10 team.
I think my stomach turned even just talking about this one. All right, next up we got the Vikings taking on the Giants. I'm gonna go Vikings.
Vikings.
Vikingos.
By the way, hold on. We didn't talk about it during. Hold on. All right. Get rid of the coin flipper for a minute.
Yeah.
I could have done it the other way. All right. Try not to dox me in Bobby's chats, but bring up this awful picture from last night. Because AAA did have their final event of the year, and we saw a new faction formed. And when the star of your group is smaller than the guy who runs the promotion, who's your mouthpiece, your faction has issues.
No, your star is Almas. The star is Almas.
According to AAA, I think they're gonna believe that the star there is El Hijo de Vikingo.
No, it's Almas.
With Dorian Rodon.
Clearly Almas. It's former GHC Tag Team Champion Almas.
I mean, I
who never lost his championship.
He did give it up, but
yeah, he had to give it up because WWE pulled him away, so he never lost that title. He is still the lineal champion in my eyes.
So yeah.
Either way, it's a faction. It'll last about as well as most factions do these days. Not very long.
AAA is remember, Bobby. This isn't WWE. This is AAA. These things last forever. Psycho Circus is still out there.
This is WWAAA is what this is.
Yeah, I gotta say it's got that dub stink on it. So
that show last night was actually really good, though. I'm telling you, I watched part of that show. It was the triple threat with Laredo Kid, Jack Hartwheel, and Javon Evans. Natalia, unfortunately, Lola Vice and Fabi Apache took on Los Toxicas. That was a really good one.
Fuck you. Lola Vice is great.
Lola Vice is awful.
She's
and I'm glad that she's wrestling, and I'm glad she's wrestling in Mexico, so I don't have to watch her every Tuesday. We also had the Vikingo versus Dragon Lee match, which was actually really good. And then we had the main event, which was Ray Phoenix and Rey Mysterio taking on Dominic Mysterio, the double champion, the Intercontinental and AAA Mega champion, and El Grande Americano. So it was that back end of that show was actually really good.
The team of El Ray Ray. Ray
De Ray. Bobby's like, what the fuck am I doing?
I'm just also like, Brett put Vikings. I'm like, where did we leave off with the NFL now? So.
Vikingos.
All right, next we got the Buccaneers and the Panthers. I've gone Bucks.
You know what? In honor of my boy Chris Lee, give me the Panthers.
Okay.
I'm going to say Panthers, just so the Panthers move into the playoff spot and the Buccaneers get pushed onto the bubble. I'm going Panthers. I'd rather see the Panthers get eliminated in the wild card round and then seeing the rather than seeing them eliminated. I'm going to go Panthers.
Okay.
Panthers for the viewers as well.
Same with Brett. Maybe I'm going with the wild shots this week. I'm either gonna fall from grace pretty quickly here, or I'm gonna pull right back up into the lead. Possibly.
It's a 7-7 team versus a 7-7 team. This is a crapshoot.
I'm not happy picking the Panthers, but my man Chris Lee, who was on the show from Ashe Wrestling, he does his Panthers, podcast. So let's go ahead and give him a little bit of love, because honestly, I would flip a coin at that point for this game.
See, he's gonna bring you some magic, and then I'm gonna drop points again. All right, Patriots and the Ravens are next. I'm going Ravens.
Give me the Patriots. Although I do find it funny that the Patriots can lose this game, win the next two, and still clinch the division with they can lose this and win the next two. Which, by the way, the next two are the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. So that graphic where the Patriots haven't clinched a playoff spot is essentially all but done.
Yeah, but if the Bills go on, if the Patriots lose and the Bills go on a run, it's very possible. But again, the Dolphins can play spoiler, man. The Dolphins can play spoiler.
The Dolphins, yes, the Dolphins who are sitting Tua have to spoil for the Patriots in New England in January. I'll take those chances.
All right. So just to confirm, you guys both chose Patriots then?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Viewers
Sadly,
on Ravens.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Next we got the Jaguars and the Broncos. I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Give me the Broncos, please.
I'm gonna go Broncos. This is a tough game because the Jaguars 10-4 leading their division versus Broncos leading their division. This is a tough matchup. 12-2 Broncos, but I like the Broncos better here. But like the Jags are, goddamn, I did not expect them to be the team they are this year. I really didn't.
I don't expect the Broncos to start sitting people, at least not yet. So I have faith that they can win one more.
Not till week 17. Not till at least week 17.
I was gonna say, the last week or
two.
But
I'm saying at earliest week 17 they start sitting. Yeah, because remember the first place is not guaranteed for them. They're guaranteed a playoff spot right now, but they're not guaranteed.
They're still fighting. Yeah,
first.
They're still fighting for the bye with the Patriots right now. So I agree.
Yeah. So
all right. Oh, sorry. Falcons versus the Cardinals. I'm gonna go Falcons.
Give me the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
Cardinals. Doing,
just doing it. Cardinals. I'll do my duty.
In my defense, while I'm not picking the Patriots, while I'm not agreeing with that, I have to pick the Patriots. I believe I picked the Patriots almost every week this season.
You have
because
1
they've
week
been winning.
You have one week early on that you didn't. You went against someone. I have gone against the Cardinals a couple times this year, but majority I have picked them. Bobby's the only one that picked his Commanders the entire season.
I wish we were ranking them on their boxing skills, because then I'd pick up some extra points this week. All right.
Would have been like yesterday's game. You would have got points for boxing.
Yeah, you would have points for last week.
Yep. Well, you never know what's going to happen on Christmas Day. All right, we got Steelers taking on the Lions. I'm going to go Lions on this one.
Ew. Oh, this is a toughie. Because the Steelers need this to stay in, because it's like 8-6 Steelers who are leading their division against, 8-6 Lions who are third in their division.
Give me the Steelers, please.
I mean, arguably both teams desperately need this one.
I'm going Lions just because I want the Steelers to lose. Like, I know I picked against the Ravens, but I wouldn't mind seeing them move up. But I'm gonna go Lions.
I like how reluctant Brett is on this one too.
I mean, I'm not happy picking fucking Aaron Rodgers in the Steelers, but
he just seems miserable this year. Like more than any other
this
season
year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that just his life?
Okay, sorry. He seems more miserable this year than any year I've seen him play football.
Because he's a year older.
He's living in Pittsburgh. Wouldn't you be miserable if you lived in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, that's true. I would not want to live in Pittsburgh. Ugh. Ooh, what is there in Pittsburgh? At least Philly is a cool city. Where Pittsburgh is just Pittsburgh.
You got the Heinz plant. You can make ketchup. No, he shouldn't. No, they have a franchise quarterback.
They're good. They're good right now. They just happen to be behind an even better team in the Bears.
Jordan Love prior to the injury was fucking fantastic.
That's not necessarily a brag there, Brett. No,
Yeah,
it
that's
depends on the
not
year,
a
I guess.
great
But
It's the second worst gold and black team in the NHL.
all right, Raiders and the Texans. I'm taking the Texans.
Yeah, give me the Texans, please. Fuck the Raiders. I've lost more points to try to pick the Raiders and hoping they can get out of this fucking disaster.
Oh yeah, Texans. Yeah, Texans by a long shot here. If the Raiders win this, I'm sorry. Didn't the Raiders beat the Bills this year? One of their 2 wins is against the Bills. Like that's bad for the Bills, man.
You know what? Pete Carroll, that Pete Carroll magic of just blowing every good opportunity you've ever had in your career.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who you guys got with the Bengals and the Dolphins? I'll take the Dolphins.
Give me the Burrow's back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Have to do research. Is Burrow's back or not?
He is.
The Dolphins are sitting Tua.
I'm on the Bengals
back. Yeah, I was gonna say I think I'm gonna talk myself into the Bengals on this one. Not to just copy Andre, but I mean you could tell I was leaning that way anyways, but I was like, Burrow's back, right?
Yeah. I don't blame you, dude. That's where I'm like, Burrow's back and Tua's out. I think it's a Bengals win here.
There's no way to know what the Dolphins are capable of tonight because, like I said, they've sat Tua now, so it's anything's possible with that team at this point. Mm-hmm. We don't know what we're going to see.
Just know if I bet again.
That's a very expensive bench now. A very expensive, and he's been relegated to third string quarterback too. Is what the coach said. He's third, so even if the number one goes out, he's not coming in. He has to have 2 guys go down to come back in now.
I just know every time I try to bet against the Dolphins, I end up losing to the Dolphins. So I'll side with them on this one. Next up, we got Monday Night Football. 49ers are taking on the Colts. I'll go with the 49ers.
Against the Colts? Yeah, the Colts.
You're going Colts?
No, I'm just saying. I thought I heard you say Colts.
No,
like
Colts.
With a U instead of a. I thought I said Colts.
I got some cotton mouth going on. I need another water.
There you go, Bobby. Let me give you one.
My ears are very broken though, so yeah.
All right, old man. What are you picking then?
Give me the Niners. I can't pick Grandpa Rivers to win that game. I really can't.
Yeah, 49ers. Yeah, I forgot Phillip Rivers is playing for them. No, yeah.
Yeah, their quarterback is Phillip Rivers. Let's not forget that.
But remember, he's like Bobby's age, right? He's not a grandpa. He's like Bobby's age.
No, he is a grandfather. He legitimately has grandchildren.
No.
Yes.
He's only like 24.
He has 17 children. Phillip Rivers has grandchildren. Hold on. I'm doing research.
All right. While you do the research, we're going to start getting into the Christmas Day games, starting with the Cowboys versus the Commanders. Obviously, I took the Commanders, and I'll just write Cowboys for the rest of you guys.
He is a grandfather.
Yeah.
So who was the teams there, my friend? This Christmas Day?
Cowboys versus the Commanders. I've already filled you all in for Cowboys, and I took the Commanders.
Commanders.
Although I'm wondering on Brett's side if he's willing. Oh, I knew he'd probably not be able to bring it to.
No, I'm going Commanders.
Cowboys. I'm going
Commanders.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to pick the Cowgirls. I just don't.
I'll still take the Cowboys.
I'm not going to.
I figured you would, Ed. I got you down for Cowboys.
I'm going Cowboys.
Yeah.
Apparently, everybody else wants to drown with me on Christmas Day, so that's just fine. Also on Christmas Day, we got the Lions taking on the Vikings. I'll go Vikings on that one.
Vikings, please.
Lions. Rawr. Brower.
And Brett Fick.
Come on, Lions! He's actually
Lions
not
it is.
Lions.
He's going Lions. No. All right. Last one on Christmas Day. The Broncos are taking on the Chiefs. I'll go with the Chiefs.
Broncos, please. They're not going to sit people and lay an egg on Christmas Day. They are the Netflix game.
Broncos. And plus, it's the Chiefs without my homie. So,
I'm just going to leave this here and let y'all fight this one out.
yeah, no, they lost the first game after they traded goaltenders. They lost. So Oilers are better than the Penguins. Simple as that.
All right. Simple as this. We're on to the Saturday games in this week's picks. Texans and the Chargers. I'm going to go Chargers.
Chargers, please.
Chargers. It's a tough pick.
I mean, I didn't necessarily agree with you, but then again, I don't like the Oilers, so that really doesn't help.
All this Canadian.
He doesn't like the Oilers, but he also doesn't like the Penguins. So
God no. They're the worst. They're the worst team in black and gold in the NHL.
So I agree with that.
All right,
and that's coming from a Canadiens fan.
Yeah,
which means that he has to hate the Bruins.
I do, but I also don't. I really hate the Penguins too.
Last game for predictions this week, gentlemen. Ravens and the Packers. I'm going to go with the Ravens.
This is a tough one because Love's backup played well yesterday. Like, he didn't play poorly. But they're without Love. They're without Micah Parsons. And the Ravens are fighting for a playoff spot. Give me the Ravens. I think the Packers will win this game, but I'm taking the Ravens because I can't afford to lose the point.
Okay. Andre?
I said Ravens.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You said it at least 2 or 3 times. I was just
sorry.
Thinking out loud.
Well, it's while you were talking, so it can cut out a bit too when 2 people are talking at the same time. So,
I mean, I don't know what the rules of borders means, so maybe I don't know.
I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. I think he's drunk. I think Brett's drunk.
It's really early to be drunk.
It is Christmas season.
It's not too early to be drunk.
Early Merry Christmas to you, Stuart. Thank you very much for stopping in. Appreciate you, and hopefully your content's going well and people are checking out your stuff. Very, very sleepy. That's very fair, Brett. Very fair. But that is the predictions locked in for this week, gentlemen. It has been an absolute blast. And now we have run just past the hour. So let's go ahead and let's get to our goodbyes. We'll start with Andre. Let us know what you got coming up and where people can find you.
Actually, just dropped this morning over on Backbreaker Video. Yeah, it is a nice Dragon Ball shirt. You can find myself and my co-host AWS as we review Top Talent's wrestling show from this Friday, featuring that unfortunate ending to the show. We talk that is out on Backbreaker Video. Go check that out. The pop spot on Backbreaker Video. Top Talent Saves Christmas Part 4. So you can go check that one out there. And then you can find me over A+ Wrestling. We'll be putting out their best and worst of shows, and then over the next couple of weeks, I am going to be recording that in about 2 hours with the crew over there at A+ Wrestling. So check out A+ Productions, or EH, the plus symbol Productions, or EH, the plus symbol Wrestling on socials and the internet, and you can find the links to that. It'll be coming out over the next couple of weeks, so check those out. And then I'll be back here for Point of View on the post-Christmas Point of View. We'll be chatting me dominating the points. Happy Christmas, Brendan. Me dominating the points this week. So come check and Bobby falling way behind this week. So come check that out next week on Point of View.
Keep dreaming, brother. Anyway, Ed, your turn. Let us know where we can find you, what you got going on.
This Tuesday, you can catch me and Ash Bizarro as we continue our run through the independent scene as we are finally making a stop in Texas. Talk about Booker T's Reality of Wrestling as they have their Sherry Martel Classic from 2025. Nice. which includes the NWA Women's Television Champion Tiffany Nieves. It includes NXT's Tyra May Steele. It, of course, includes great Canadian Gigi Ray as well. Monica Monroe.
I know her.
Yes, you do know Gigi Ray.
I know Gigi. Like, I've met her a bunch of times when she's been here wrestling.
Yeah, and so both her and her tag team, Monica Monroe, the better of the Monroes, will all be in this tournament. So yes, she's better than Blake Monroe.
No.
Yes.
No.
But anyways, you can catch us with that one this Tuesday. We've also got some fun things in the works for 2025 that we're already starting to put a little bit of a 2026. Starting to put a little bit of work into 2026 for taking over. So I'm very excited for that.
Awesome. That's what Ed's got going on. As for myself, Bobby, my ticker down below is going to take you to all my socials. You might believe that this Thursday that Pop Smokes and I would take a break, consider it's Christmas Day, but not exactly. We are taking the day off, but we have already pre-recorded for you a brand new episode of Ring Respect Radio where we're going to be reviewing MLW's Don Gatto crossover that is on YouTube. So if Christmas Day, you feel the need to hang with the video bros, come check out our pre-recorded review of MLW's Don Gatto show. I'll be back with, I believe, these two gentlemen next Sunday. Ed, hopefully you can join us again next Sunday here for Point of View as we do more NFL predictions and talk about the week in sports. And, of course, you can catch myself and Papa Smokes every single Saturday over on the Prairie Pro Wrestling YouTube channel where we bring you a brand new match straight from our vaults. Go check us out and subscribe over there. And you can find all this content here on OLE Podcast, streaming below. You will see all of our different social media. Make sure to go and follow us. And if you're watching this on replay, take a moment to go subscribe to the channel if you found any value in the show today. Click the thumbs up button, turn on the notification bell, and feel free to leave us in the comments section below. What were your NFL predictions from this week? What was your favorite sporting news story from this week? Let us know. Looking to get back to you, like-minded sports fans. That's going to be it for us. We want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. We will see you next Sunday. Take care, everybody.